Hello, everybody. I will be excited to tell you some of my work about atmospheric rivers, or ARs for short. So, what are ARs? They are essentially like rivers in the atmosphere, but instead of transporting liquid water, ARs are transporting water vapor. However, the rate of water vapor transport through an average AR is about 7 times of the discharge through the Mississippi River. So huge amount of water vapor transported through these ARs, and when they hit the west coast of the United States, which is showing in the figure on the top left, much of the moisture is going to be converted into precipitation. So they are very important water resources, especially for the dry Southwest, and some intense ones will produce severe flooding. Now, the question is, how do we better predict them? If we zoom out and moving down in the figure, these ARs are actually embedded in these wavy patterns, which are pretty dominant in the upper and the middle atmosphere, and we call these Rossby waves. Just as a water wave that may break at some point, these Rossby waves can be break into two types, which is showing a moving right. So, and what I found is that these two types of wave breaking are determining how these ARs would arrive at the coast and how strong the impact would be. So for type 1, it changes AR directions towards more eastward. And when they hit the northwest coast, they tend to produce heavy precipitation there because they are hitting the Cascade Mountains at right angles. For type 2, it changes the AR directions towards more northward, and now they tend to produce heavy precipitation over southwest United States because they are hitting the Sierra Nevada at right angles. As a consequence, the most severe flooding in the river basin that's from the northwest coast is mostly due to type 1 events, and it gradually shifts to type 2 for southwest river basins. Therefore, I was able to build a link between global pattern, atmospheric pattern with local scale water resource in the flooding risks. And it has important implications, especially for decision making, because now we can use the information about how these two types of wave breaking can change to infer when and where these extreme precipitation and the floodings would occur, which we were not quite sure before. Thank you.